it. Hello, this is my first time doing this. If this ever sees the light of day, I just want to say I can't wait to see where this journey will go. I really want to try cash stuffing. I've seen so many videos online simply because they were so satisfying, and I was like, why not? And so I'm finally able to do it. Without further ado, let's get started. Also, it's so hard for me to work in silence. I need music or at least some kind of white noise, but I've turned everything off for the sake of the video. In future videos, if any of these ever become a channel, you'll probably hear a heater going off in a couple videos because some of this I just can't handle the silence, but we're gonna try it. So I went to the bank and did the thing. I just am so proud of my cash breakdown. I made it. I'm in that place where I don't have a bunch of fancy envelopes yet. I don't have like the dividers for cash, and I'll explain this stack of fake money in a second. Right now we're going to be budgeting $122, and the way I decided to do it was to cash stuff only the things that I know that I maybe have the hardest time controlling, like what's the easiest thing for me to swipe my card with. And so I gave this to the teller. She pulled it right on out. Thought I was going to need a withdrawal slip, didn't need that either. Forget that it's 2025 and no one really uses paper anymore. So I'm going to tuck this away for now. Now I get to explain to you the fake money. So before, when I didn't have the strength to go out and actually pull cash out, because I used to cash stuff when I was in college, but I didn't have a car in college. But I didn't want to invest in actually going to the bank to pull it out because I would have had to drive there. So we're going to unstuff the fake money. And I just thought that would be really satisfying. And these are old slips. I may keep them because I have actual cash now. I don't know if I care to write anything down with it. Life insurance. There's nothing in there right now. We don't have to worry about that. So the bills really have nothing in them. I know some people cash stuff with their bills. They have a category for that, but maybe in the future. I don't know. We'll see. It's also interesting to see how much money I had left before things went awry. So in beauty, once upon a time, I had, looks like 10, 20, we got 10, 20, $30. But y'all know when you have cars break down, that's kind of what happened to me. A car broke down, or it broke down twice, or now it's time to get the routine maintenance on top of that. I'm also just nervous because I cut my videos, like every time there's one breath of air, I cut down to the 0.1 second in my usual videos on my main channel. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I hope this is enjoyable. I'm trying to get as much like satisfying content as possible, even though this money is not real. It also goes to show like the way my mind works when it comes to money. Like I spent money on fake money so that I wouldn't have to go get my real money out of the bank. Like at first it made sense, but now I'm just like, I mean, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was super fun to do, but because you can't give it to anybody, it doesn't have the effect of, oh my gosh, I lost some money. Because honestly, it felt like the card after a while, that I would just swipe the card and then have to go remember to take it out later. But when you have to go ahead and give it and it's gone, it's like, well, guess I can't do anything with it. And I can't wait. The next video, I will have my nails done. It was a good day. It's a great morning. I got a really, really early start today. But I didn't get any of my maintenance done. My hair needs to be done. My nails need to be done. I'm going to do them all myself. So this is how we're able to cash stuff, because I do a lot of DIY, as you can see. So the reason I'm cash stuffing is because if you don't know my name, I am Debrinja. If you don't know that this channel is connected to my other channel, I'm an actress and a singer, and I wanted to find a better way to manage my money because I did a 3-month sweep of where all this money went that I was earning from shows and stuff. And I realized, oh my goodness, I have a big problem spending in certain categories. Even though it's in the budget, I realized that I could probably budget less or save more because I'm disciplined at spending, but I also know that it's very easy for me to move money around in the budget if I have money in another category. And I think that's where I go wrong, is that I'm like, oh, as long as I don't spend too much and I can move it and I can afford to move it, then I'll be fine. but I don't think that's working for me. So I want to try something new. I'm going to pack all the fake money away. Don't know what I'm gonna do with these fake bills now. Y'all, it felt so empowering to go to the teller and like ask her for these things. Like, it just felt so good to give her the slip. All the videos that I watch would tell me like, oh, they know what to do. You know, just bring the sheet. As long as you do the sheet this way, lay it out like this, they know exactly what to do. And that is exactly what she did. I didn't have to, and it was also kind of refreshing to not have to be like, can you give me 2 20s, 1 10, 1 100? Like, and I can't wait for the day that I can pull out more money because it's going to be really satisfying to do. Oh, I'm just so proud of myself. Like, y'all, I didn't used to go places when I was a kid. Or not, sorry, that sounded so ominous. I meant, my bad. Let me rephrase that. As a person, I did not go out much, like on my own. I could have gone out, but I chose to stay home. I'm a homebody, and it's very hard for me to like get out there. And as a performer, that's like a very detrimental thing to do to yourself in your career. All right, to the fake money, we say goodbye. Yeah, I don't know how people do this without, oh, me forgetting the ones. My bad, y'all. I don't see how people do this in 30 minutes with no cuts. Because some people be doing this in one go. And I'm like, that's fantastic. But I put it in this little thing here. But at the back of my folder, I have receipts. And so I ran errands today. So these are all the receipts that I'll be inputting into the Fetch app. I sound like I've been doing this for years, but I'm literally just copying and pasting from different videos that I've seen. I'm going to put those receipts in there, but before I do, this might not work out, but I learned recently that you're actually supposed to wait until you get a handle on the basic cash stuffing before you start savings challenges. So I have these savings challenges written down that, I mean, I could reuse these envelopes forever. I want to do a cabin trip. Well, I have a cabin trip coming up that I want to save for. A concert that I want to go to. I wanted to go to Ariana Grande's concert, but when I tell you those tickets, I was mad that day. And I was up for the pre-sale, and I was like 14,000 in line, and then they were all gone by the time I got a turn. So I don't know when I'm ever gonna see my girl, but so a concert. It might be Cardi B's concert because she's having one literally on my birthday weekend. Nordstrom, I didn't realize Nordstrom had the styles. I saw on Pinterest this suit set that I want. I really want a couple of suits to mix and match. I'm not in corporate America, but I love the look, and I have this style that I'm going for that I'm trying to curate. I'm trying to save to buy that suit and dress, of course with some coupons if I can find it, but those things are like $400. Actually, I didn't say what the price was. So for the cabin trip, the savings challenge is $500. Oh, that says Cardi B concert. I think this says Cardi B concert. Hold on. Pause. Yep, my bad. I was like, why would I need $500 for a cabin trip? Okay. Sorry, we gotta switch this around. The cabin trip is $155. My bad. I was like, what? Because, you know, concerts, parking, merch, food, drinks, that'll add up to $500 if you let it. Oh, also the ticket is like $300, like in general. Nordstrom one is a $500 savings challenge. And then car maintenance, I want to have a emergency fund simply only for car, separate from an emergency fund, because I feel like other emergencies will happen and the car is like a type of emergency that happens all the time. Like, I'm hoping I can get my $1,000 stashed before another emergency happens, because that was god awful. And so I'm just gonna fold these receipts for now. Stuff that in there. Also, can't let it get too full. Also, I made this myself. This was empty a second ago. I stuck the letters on myself. But I have 2 asterisks here. These are probably gonna be the envelopes that I don't take out with me. I'm probably gonna put this in the section of the wallet. Like, there's a clothes and a gift section. So I'm probably gonna stuff those in this wallet. So let's go ahead and open up our journal. I need some water. The first thing we're going to go ahead and stuff is grocery. And it says it's supposed to get $20, but while running errands on the way, I put into practice the cash method. I was so close to swiping my card, but I didn't because I realized, well, I have the cash. Let me just remember which category I spent it out of, and, you know, I tried to section it. So grocery's gonna get 16 actually, because that's what we're left with. So I'm gonna grab a 10. and a 5, and a 1. That's 16. And then the change that she handed me, I might actually go ahead and like toss the change somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff that in. Oh, look, it works. It's just so weird to see the money actually go in. I don't know if it's gonna fit for all of them. We'll see. Yeah, also these are small, so I might have to remake these envelopes. Yeah, these are, when I tell you these are handmade, handmade. And then we're going to check it off with let's do purple ink pen, so it might not, okay. It looks good, okay. Next, we have Beauty. Beauty's gonna get $20 as well, so we'll just grab 20. Ah, this is so satisfying. Clothes. Clothes is gonna get 15, and this is that asterisk card. So just a 10 and a 5. This is so exciting for me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna remake this, but I'm gonna set it on the side for now since I can't close it. And then we have personal. It's going to be 23. Give me a 20, and then 3 ones, 2, 3. Personal. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Next is gifts for $20. Grab a 20. And then stick that in there. I might just set that, I'm gonna set this to the side for now. These are stuffed. And then sinking funds, I can finally start working on that. My goodness, I was supposed to check these. Forgot just that quick. Sinking is going to be in this. This is another savings challenge, I guess, which would explain why I can't start on these savings challenges just yet. Is because I'm trying to build up my sinking fund. The only exception to the rule is probably the cabin trip. It's happening. So I'll probably need to figure out how to save. I might split the two. Let's see. Because once I make the decision, I make the decision. Because the cabin trip is coming up, and I know, like, is this me doing the thing that I'm not supposed to be doing? Should I just put all 24 into the sinking fund? 10 in cabin trip, and then we'll do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 in sinking fund. I feel much better about that. We'll write 17 in the corner. So this officially has $17 in it. Yay me. On the road to a sinking fund. Probably gonna need a bigger wallet or envelope. Honestly, I'm probably gonna just stick it in one of these folders. Color off cabin. I don't think I'm gonna finish this challenge, brother, because it's literally in 2 weeks. Now that I think about it, I probably should just like not have made a savings challenge and just made it like a category. Like just spent a category on this trip, but we'll see. Sinking fund is a savings section. Cross this out. Today is October 24th, the day that my songs are out. Yay! If this ever comes out, please go listen to them. You just search my name. Everything's in the description. If the links don't work, because I've been having a hard time pasting YouTube links, just search my name on YouTube and everything is there, or you can search it on Spotify. It's very easy to find me. My name is not common really at all, so, and it'll be there for you. If you would like to listen to my songs, description, deposit, question mark, amount plus $17, balance is $17. Patience is a virtue. So we're gonna put the wallet. Oh, my first time putting this in a little section. That feels good, not gonna lie, to see real money in there. I guess maybe I'll keep this as like a tracker. And then next we have clothes. I'm gonna put clothes in its little section. This is the variable expense, beauty, personal, clothing. We're gonna put everything that has an actual stuffing at the front of its section. So we got 1024, deposit. I could have called it cash stuff. We'll do that next time. $15. the balance is $15. So my plan is I'll only buy clothing. This might not work out. Let's be honest. The plan is to put these away, right? Don't pull these out. I only grab these when I know I'm going to buy clothes today. Now, if I'm going out and I don't have this with me, like this clothing money with me, and if somebody wants to buy something, I'm going to say, no, I can't do it. I can do it maybe later if you want to go tomorrow or go next week, and we can make a date about it. So that's what I'm trying to do, instead of being like, sure, I'll just spend this money out of this and then pull this from here, because I think that's how I mess myself up. Because I'm like, oh, well, the math is mathing, and it is mathing. It's just that I think my brain isn't computing that. So I'm going to put the wallet in here too. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the little wallet in there too. You know you're excited when you want to tell your mother that you finally officially started. So everything has been put in. And now we wait for another paycheck. I guess for me that's the hardest part. But I guess if you feel the itch to spend, then that's what this is for. And then this is gonna go, I need a much better, like my wallet is so small. I either need a bigger wallet, like a more like how it's shaped like this, but more wallet-like. I need one of those because before I was, I didn't want to carry cash. Anyway, so because I can't put these in there, I have to put it in this plastic bag until I can find a better wallet. Or if I watch more cash stuffing videos, I can see what they use when they travel. I know some people use clips, like those clips that I literally just put on those things. I could do that. Maybe I should do that. Anyway, that has been put away. I have finished my sinking fund stuffing. And so I have officially completed my first cash stuff of $122. And then I'm going to immediately put this in my, piggy bank. So I got this from my relative who went to Vegas, and they brought back a piggy bank. These are all one. If there's cash in here, I'm pulling it out, but I doubt it. I don't think there's any in here. Go ahead, that way. But yes, thank you so much for joining me for this video, my first cash stuffing. I think I'm just feeling amazing simply because I went to the bank. I don't know why, but that's like a big deal to me that I ran these errands. And I got out the door before 10 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed my first video. I hope I did it right to some extent. If you have any questions, leave a comment, I guess. Other than that, me and my candle are gonna go relax now because it smells so good in here. And I can't wait to turn this heater back on. Bye.